my YouTube channel. Long time no see. So today we're doing what? Costing and pricing. So if actually in your fashion business you actually want to make it, you want to upgrade, you want to buy a car, you want to see your business expand, this is actually what the aspect of you what getting your pricing right is actually what's very, very important. If you get your pricing wrong, there's no how you actually see growth in your business. So getting your pricing right is your first step to actually what growing in your business. So now let's get into the costing and pricing class. Like it stated here that costing and pricing. So what is costing? So costing, now we'll be talking about what it actually costs you, or what are the things that are needed to actually bring out a product. Now we are fashion designers, we're talking about making an outfit now, or a ready to wear, or a wedding dress, whatever you're making. So now costing is all the things that will make you to achieve that desired outfit you want to now. The materials, how did you achieve the materials? You use a machine to sew. These are what it costs you to actually produce an outfit. Your machine, your scissors, your iron, tables, all the things you use to bring about brought about the production of the outfit, including the materials of the outfit, their pliques and all that. This is what the cost of your production now. So this is everything goes into what your costing now. Now when it comes to your pricing, the pricing is what the actual amount you are giving out this outfit you've made now. How much are you giving it out? How much do you want to sew it? How much do you want to sell it for those into ready to wear? So how much do you want to sew it? How much do you want to sell it? This is what the pricing is about. So the first thing we'll be calculating now is what is our cost of production now. Now under your cost of production, we have your overhead cost, and we have what the cost of materials. Cost of materials now. Now let's calculate what our overhead cost. How do you calculate what your overhead cost? So for your overhead cost now, I'm talking about all your equipment in your shops now, from your sewing machine to your scissors to your dress form. These are everything you put there. So for us to calculate that now, we are going to draw a table now, which will start first with what? The items. This is our items. We start with the items, the price, the lifespan of the item, and here we have monthly. So as we go on, you understand what I mean by monthly here. So we have this table. I hope you can see my writing. So we have the items, the price, the lifespan, the monthly. So now for these items now, for instance, you bought sewing machines. So how many sewing machines do you have in your shop? 5, 6, 7, 8, any amount. You have to what? Include it here. So as many you have like 10 sewing machines, you write 10 sewing machines. The total cost of those 10 sewing machines now, it could be what? 400,000. You write it there. The lifespan of your sewing machine now. Now for sewing machine, we know that sewing machine, it depends on how well you use them, but you can just give a durability of maybe 5 years, 6 years, and so on. I know that the domestic sewing machine lasts 2 weeks, can last for more than. I have a sewing machine here that my mom actually used it. Yes, so it's been more than 20 years. The machine is more than 20 years now. But for me to be on the safe side now, I'll be using 5 years. So now I'm writing my cost of machine now, sewing machine. This is just one sewing machine, and I'll be using price 50,000. So now I'm just assuming now. I'm not sure if this is how much they sell the domestic machine now. I don't know. So the lifespan 5 years. So that is an item. So number 2. So like this now. So you state all the items in your shop. Don't remove anything. All the items from your scissors, how many years your scissors will last, 2 years, 3 years, state it here, state the amount you bought it, your what do you call it, soldering iron, your glue gun, whatever you think that it's in your shop. Yes, your generator, everything, write it there. Also now, apart from this equipment, now you have to state what you have a shop now. Put your rent there. Now if you're working from home, also put the rent of that your house. Just do a calculation on it, that assuming I was paying for this place, how much will I be paying for this place? Put it here per year, or yeah, per year. So rent is mostly per year. So you state it there, the amount of rent you are using. Let me hold my notebook. I actually jotted some things down here, so I won't be calculating off it. So your rent now. So I assume we are using what, 100,000, and that is for 1 year. Yeah, rent is monthly. Also, like I said, state everything in your shop, table. So these are just what estimates I made. Yeah. So yours might be different. It doesn't have to be what the same now. So I stated what my sewing machine went in fine. So now maybe you have a worker, or you personally you are paying yourself salary. You state it there, salaries. So if you have 2 workers, 3 workers, 4 workers, you state the entire salary, you pay them monthly now, monthly salary then. So for this place now, we're using a salary of 50,000. Monthly. So now, for instance, your shop space now, maybe you actually fixed, you painted, you fixed windows, you fixed curtains, you did tiles. My dear sister, put everything on your overhead costs, because without those, you won't have your shop as it is. Yes, you have that standard of your shop, so you put it there. So yeah, be putting what, painting. And you do know normally your painting you should be able to change your painting at least maybe once in 2 years at least. I know people that paint every year, and also painting is not something that lasts forever, so you have to change your painting. So now let's do what the monthly now, so you understand now. So so this is my sewing machine, 50,000 naira, lifespan 5 years. So I'll change this lifespan now into months. That's 5 years into how many months? 1 year is what? Excuse me. So 1 year is 12 months. So 5 years will give me what? 60 months. So I'll divide 50,000 what by 60. That will give me 833 for a sewing machine. So for the rent now, we have 1 year, which is what, 12 months. So I'll divide my 100,000 what by 12 months. That'll give me 8,333. For my table, a lifespan, I wrote 5 years, and this is what, 30,000. So 30,000 divided by what, 60 months. That's what, 500. My iron, 2 years, that is what, 24 months. 24, so 10,000 divided by what, 24. That will give me 417. Now to my salaries. Now this salary is what, monthly, so I'm not dividing it, so I'll just rewrite what, that 50,000 here also. Now for my painting now, 30,000, 2 years, that means 30,000 divided by what, 24. That will give me what, 1,250. So I'll add all I have here. So this will be what, my monthly overhead costs. Now this is my monthly overhead cost, and the total of it will give me what, 61,333. So my monthly overhead cost is what, 61,333. Please let's note. So I'll be cleaning it now. I'll clean it. So I'll have to calculate what my daily overhead cost now, and the formula for that is my monthly overhead cost divided by the number of my working days now. Okay. Now my daily overhead cost is what? The monthly overhead cost divided by working days in a month. So for instance now, generally we assume that 30 days in a month, generally, we know some months are 31 days, some is lesser, or one is lesser now. So, but generally we assume what 30 days in a month, and we assume that 4 weekends in a month, that's what Saturday and Sunday. 4 weekends now, because Saturday and Sunday is a weekend, I guess. So now from 30 days in a month, I'm removing what 8 days, which is what 2 days for the weekends, 2 days, 2 days. So I have what 22 days left. So my working days here will be what 22 days. That's for those that actually do not work on weekends now. So I'll be assuming what my working days are what 22 days. So divided by what my monthly overhead cost. That's what 61,303 divided by what 22. Now that will give me 2,787. So this is my daily overhead cost. So my daily overhead cost is what 2,787. So that's that for what our overhead cost, for the overhead cost. So now we'll be moving what to cost of materials now. So now for cost of materials, now a client came to you, wants to make an asoebi. So you have to calculate what your cost of materials, from lining to zips, the appliques, thread, everything you are buying what to make what the outfit. So now, for instance, after calculating, maybe someone came with an asoebi or anything, and I calculated everything from my lining, zip, applique, crinoline, etc. as everything you are using, even though you have them in your shop, state it out. And what you might buy in box and have them in your shop, but it was money you used to buy them in your shop. So clients have to actually what pay for them. So now lining, crinoline, everything, maybe at the end of the day, everything you are using to make an outfit, I'm assuming now is what 7,000 naira. After calculating everything, you have to state the yards of lining you are using, yards of crinoline you are using, the amount of thread you are using, numbers of applique. So I'm assuming maybe you are spending what 7,000 naira was to get what materials for the person. I know 7,000 is like too low for outfits now because things are so expensive, but let's just stick to the 7,000. So after doing our cost of material, 7,000 naira, that's for the cost of material. So now we want to calculate what our total cost of production now. So you have to calculate how many days will it take you to actually make the outfit. Is it 1 day? Is it 2 days? Or is it hours now? For dresses that are not actually using like a shift dress, might take you a few hours. So in that case, we'll bring our daily overhead costs. So our daily overhead cost that we calculated the last time was 2,787. 2,787. So now, assuming you are making this outfit for hours now, you can divide this by the number of hours. This is daily now. So assuming in a day now you work for 10 hours, maybe you work from 10, how would I calculate that now? If you work from 9 to 6, that's how many hours? That's 9 hours. So you can divide this by 9. Divide this by 9 to get your hour overhead cost, or hourly overhead. I don't know what English to use. Your overhead cost hourly. So you divide it by the number of hours you work in a day. So assuming you are using 6 hours to make the outfit now. So what you get for 1 hour, you multiply it by 6, then you add it to this, to your cost of materials. But now, that's for hours now. But for now, I'm assuming that we'll be making this outfit in 2 days. 2 days. Let me just assume 2 days. Yes. So because of that, my daily overhead cost, this is daily now, this is 2,787. I'll multiply it by 2. My daily overhead cost will be multiplied by 2 and added to my cost of materials now. So this will give me 5,574. Yeah. So my total cost of production, I abbreviated this. My total cost of production will be what? My overhead, my daily overhead cost plus cost of materials. And this is what? 7,000, sorry, 5,000, because I'm using 2 days now. So 5,574 plus 7,000. So the total of that will give me 12,574. So this is my cost of production, 12,574. Now at this stage, this is your cost of production. Now you have to add what? Your profit. This is when it comes to what? Your pricing now. You have to calculate your profit. Now you can decide that your profit will be a percentage of this 12,574,000, and depending on how much work you think you'll be putting into that outfit will determine your profit and all that. You know that when you are able to calculate this now, your staff salary is already included in that. Your staff salary included in that. Your profit is now separate now. So your staff salary, your rent is settled. Like everything settled, your rent is settled. If you are planning to repaint in another year, that is settled now. So now you can now decide what to calculate what your profit is. Remember, we have 12,574. So let's calculate profit. Now, for your profit, you can decide you want 10%, 20%, 30%, 40, 50, 60, whatever makes you happy. For the profit, I'll be using 100%. That is 100% of my cost of production. My cost of production is 12,000 plus. It's 12,574. This is my cost of production. But I want an 100% profit. That means I want this same amount as my profit. So what I'll be doing was 100%. Mathematics people, we are watching, is 100 over 100. So assuming it was 10%, that would be what? 10 over 100. Assuming it was 20%, it would be 20 over 100. If it was 40 over 100. If it was 200%, that would be what? 200 over 100. So it depends on how much profit you want. So I'll be using what? 100 over 100. Sorry. 100 over 100 multiply by this my cost of production. Multiply by cost of production. So which is what? 12,574. So 100 by 100 is what? 1. So 1 times 12,574. That will give me what? 12,574. So this is the profit now. So for my pricing, my cost of production plus my profit. So which is what? 12,574 plus, this is my profit, 12,574. And that will give me what? 25,148. So this is a price I'm giving to the client. So I could just approximate it. I can't be giving clients this price now. So it depends on what I feel like I'm approximating it to. So that's 25,150 naira. So this is it. This is pricing. You can see that the costing is actually different from your actual price now. So from all what we've calculated now, you've seen our price. So let me write all our calculations now. Our first calculation was what? Our overhead costs, which is the monthly overhead costs. This was all the calculations. So you can go back to the video, you can go back, move forward, whatever. So see how we got arrived at all these calculations now. So with this pricing now that I made now 100%, so if my client is trying to haggle price with me, I can decide that I'm not changing price. I can decide to go lower. But no matter how low you are going, do not come down beyond your cost of production. Never come down beyond your cost of production. This could be where you are haggling price on this profit area, but this cost of production, it should be like use padlock and lock it. Nothing must shake it from you ahead. The cost of production is there, so you can decide to change your profit if you want to. Maybe as you say new clients and all that. That one is your choice now. Your choice. So you should have your overhead costs, your daily overhead calculated already. Not that when clients come, you are not calculating how many sewing machines do I have. No, I should have done that. As you are opening your shop, do that first. So you know that daily, on a daily basis, you must make at least 2,787, or throughout in a month. So this is a monthly now. This is the monthly that in a month you must make sure that you actually made more than this amount. Made more than this amount. That is your monthly overhead costs now. You made more than that amount. So like I said, in your overhead costs, include everything in your shop. Tailor has lifespan, and it has able to feel it will tear, and I think my last video you saw my tailor has torn, but I'm still stuck with that tailor. So everything in your shop, even if someone dashed you, put the costs that you think this thing is. Like I said also, even if you are sewing from home, that rent, put the space you are using in that, assuming it is one room there, assuming you actually rented this one room outside, how much will it be? Add it there. Put it there towards actually this will actually help you to actually be able to actually upgrade your business, to be able to live sewing from home. You can be able to get shops outside and expand your business. These are ways to expand your business and not be at the verge of begging when you're actually working. Yes, because it's a desire to see designers actually making it big, buying cars, building houses, and all that. Yeah, but we have to get our pricing right. Now, this pricing and costing class might not work for you if you are not sewing correctly. If you are giving what I ordered versus what I got. If you are not giving your clients the right thing. So when you actually charge your clients and actually give them the outfits they actually want, they'll be happy. They'll be like, they want to come back also that, okay, yes, you actually charge for your worth. But if they give you an outfit, you actually charge time, and you're not giving them something below standard, that's not good. So you have to improve in that aspect also, upgrade and all that. So I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you for being patient with me. And it's been long I posted videos. Don't worry, I'm back and I'm good. I got you, my guy. I got you, my people. Jeez. So thank you guys. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment on this video. Thank you guys. I love you. Bye.